Hello everyone, Namaskaram Andi. This is Rama Rao, my wife Rajshri, my elder daughter Varshini, and the one who's going to be performing is our younger daughter Shravani. We all welcome you to this occasion. Thank you for gracing it and blessing Shravani during our performance. It's a traditional dance that she's been learning for long, which you will know as we go through the program. My elder daughter Varshini, she will be hosting us. She'll be the MC through the program. So you will get to know more as we progress through the event. Thank you so much and welcome again.
Namaskaram everyone. Hello. Welcome. You guys, everybody looks amazing tonight. Thank you so much for being here and coming all this way to bless Shravani on this incredible and momentous occasion in her life. Everybody, thank you so much again. I see some gorgeous saris. I see some vibrant colors. Thank you so much for being here tonight. For those of you who may not know me, like my father said, my name is Varshini and I am very proudly Shravani's older sister. On behalf of my sister and my parents, I would like to express our gratitude and our love to our friends, family, and mentors who have come all this way to support Shravani through the years and watch her grow as a person and as a dancer. We're going to start with a small shlokam that Shravani insisted be here. Yato hasta stato drishti, yato drishti stato manaha, yato manaha stato bhava, yato bhava stato rasaha. Where the hand goes, the eyes will follow. Where the eyes go, the mind follows. Where the mind goes, a feeling is born and there's expression. And where there's expression, flavor, the emotion is experienced. This quotation from Bharata Muni's Natya Shastra clearly depicts the essence of dance, where the dancer enthralls the audience with her hand gestures, her nimble footwork, her eyes, her expressions, and her emotions as she performs. The Natya Shastra is a text with over 6,000 shlokas or verses. It is believed to have been written somewhere between 200 BC and 200 AD by Bharata Muni, an ancient sage. It is the basis for almost all classical dances in India, especially Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi is a unique form of Indian classical dance, a tasteful blend between grace and potency, devotion and everyday life, alongside balance and wildness. With its roots buried in the soil of Andhra Pradesh, a southern state in India, Kuchipudi was born in a remote village from which it derives its name. The themes were religious in nature and performed by groups of dancers who led a nomadic style of life and performed dance dramas based on stories from Hindu mythology. The main purpose was to inculcate divine ecstasy, which invokes immortal bliss and brings one closer to the path of salvation. In the beginning, Kuchipudi dancers were patronized by royalty, but over the course of time, this led to a degeneration of values, and the dancers were subject to feudalistic abuse. A need for revolution arose, and Siddhendra Yogi, an exceptionally gifted scholar and artist who lived in the 14th century, gave a definite structure to this ancient art. As with Elizabethan theater, originally Kuchipudi was a male-only dance tradition, where even the roles of women were portrayed by men. However, with the passage of time, and especially in the last century, women began to perform the style of dance. It also began being performed as a solo-based art form. Kuchipudi in its present form is a result of the vision of people like late Sri Vedantam Lakshmi Narayan Shastri and the late Padma Bhushan Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam. The dance form of Kuchipudi truly contains all the aspects of dance as mentioned by the Natya Shastra. Nritta, which is pure dance, Nritya, which is expressional dance, and Natya, the dance drama. Modern Kuchipudi acquired its present form in the 20th century. A number of people were responsible for moving it from villages to larger stages. One of the most notable was Guru Sri Vedantam Lakshmi Narayan Shastri, an unparalleled maestro in the field, who provided a stage for women in Kuchipudi. He also introduced kirtanas, ashtapadis, padams, shabdams, and tarangams to solo performances. Another legend is Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam, who streamlined and changed the style to completely adhere to the principles of the Natya Shastra. He brought many elements of the techniques to perfection, due to which the complexity of their execution was increased. It was he who insisted on using vachika abhinaya, or lip syncing, in dance. It is now a characteristic feature of Kuchipudi and distinguishes it from other classical forms. With Chinnasatyam Garu's arduous efforts to plant the dance form firmly on the cultural map of India, Kuchipudi has spread its wings all over the globe, erasing boundaries and shrinking distances. A Kuchipudi Rangapravesam is the stage debut for a dancer. It's a graduation, a blossoming of a student into a fully-fledged artist. It takes several years of dedication and practice to reach a level where the dancer is able to display her prowess in this field with several solo performances of varying complexity and expression. To some of you, Shravani is a friend, a student, a niece, a granddaughter, a sister. She has been an artist, a member of her school's color guard, and a research intern. But from very early in her life, one of the key pieces of her identity was founded in the Laya and Tala of Kuchipudi. At the age of 6, she began to learn Kuchipudi from Sri Ajay Srinivas Chakravarti in Hyderabad. The very next year, she participated in Silicon Andhra's successful attempt to hold the Guinness World Record for the largest number of Kuchipudi dancers performing an item. 2 years later, she was part of the same group who succeeded in breaking their own record. Her classical foundation and passion for this dance was cemented by the encouragement she received from her loved ones in the first 5 years. In 2016, our family moved to Pennsylvania, and it was here that she began to learn under Srimati Sinamba Damnam. Under her, Shravani flourished as a dancer, as she began to move forward from the elementary to the more advanced. Over the years, she explored the intricacies involved in more advanced pieces and honed her individuality. She has also attained her diploma certification up to level 3 from Sri Padmavati Mahila Vishwavidyalaya in Tirupati, India, through the Telugu Association of North America, and she's currently working towards an advanced diploma in Kuchipudi. Yesterday, I sat my sister down for a little interview in preparation of this speech, just kind of asking her about what she thinks of her dance journey so far, what dancing means to her, kind of reflect on this important milestone in her life. I expected to hear some movie-worthy quote about how dancing means the world to her. Instead, she kind of got quiet for a second, and she said, "I don't remember life without it. I don't know what it's like to not have it. It's a part of me, and I will always come back to it." Also, she said she'd be bored. I have seen her as she was getting on her first stage to perform. I have seen her throw her hands out and form mudras in her sleep at 3 a.m. Yes, she hit me in the face while she was doing it. I have seen her practice for hours and days, and she lives and breathes this dance form as she hums the songs under her breath or dances simply as she's walking around the house. It's been an honor to be a part of this journey with her, and I'm so proud to present my sister's Rangapravesam today.
Namaskaram. Pranamams to my Guru Garu. Today, Shravani begins her Rangapravesam with a composition by Sri Adi Sankaracharya of the 8th century, who has composed hymns of great beauty, packed at the same time with a true philosophical perspective, praising all the well-known forms of God worshipped by the Hindus. This composition has 5 verse gems, and hence the term Pancharatna, in adoration of Lord Ganesha. According to the Puranas, Ganesha, the Lord of Ganas, the attendants of Shiva, is a unique manifestation of Brahman. His supremacy is clear from the fact that even the Trinity, the 3 primal manifestations of the Absolute, namely Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Brahma, are hampered in their work if they do not first pay homage to Ganesha. It is from him that all other gods derive power, to bless and grant boons to devotees. As the hymn goes, the composer says, in glee, mudakarata, he keeps in his hand the modaka, a sweet edible preparation that is aptly named modaka, which also could be one who brings delight. He is ever the means to liberation, moksha. He wears as an ornament the digit moon on his forehead. He is the protector of those who shine in the mirthful life of pleasures of the world. He is the lordless, unique Lord, Anayakaikanayakam. He destroyed the elephant demon, and he destroys quickly the evils, which are nothing but sufferings or the inauspicious happenings in our lives. That Vinayaka I adore. The last part of this stotra explains the falastuti, or the benefits of reading the hymn, where it is explained that whoever recites this hymn will be bestowed with good health, wealth, and knowledge. Also, reciting this stotra helps oneself to overcome any obstacle by the grace of Lord Ganesha. This Pancharatnam is rendered in a raga malika and set to Tisragati. The ragas used for each of the stanzas of the hymn or the hymns are Hamsadhwani, Malahari, Kalyana Vasantam, Kuntalavarali, Madhyamavati, and Surati. I'm very proud to announce that this piece or composition was choreographed by none other than my esteemed guru, Natyakala Ratna Sri Pasumarthi Venkateswar Sarma. This item will be preceded by an invocation to Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of all learning and the reigning deity of Kuchipudi. The invocation is in Ragam Kamboji, set to Aditalam.
गिरिजार्णव पूर्णेन्दुं समञ्चित कणानिधिं अपास्त विघ्नतामिश्रो
Kirtatatam tatam tatatam tatam Dim tadim tatadim tadim Kirtatatam tatam tatatam tatam Dim tadim tatadim tadim Dam 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 dim 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 Tatikutata tatikutata
वाणी पराको गिर्वाणी पराको वीणा विमोहन पाणी पराको वाणी पराको పదములలోని నగచి మముదయ చూడుమువాణి మముదర చేర్చుమువాణి గిర్వాణి అలివేణి మృదువాణి మధురాణి गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बो फलसारभक्षिणो कपित्तजम्बो फलसारभक्षिणो उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणो उमासुतो शोक विनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजमो नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजमो नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्
తద్దీం తక్కిట్ట తద్దీం తక్కిట్ట 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 తగదీం తక్కిట్ట 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 తద్దీం తక్కిట్ట 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 తగదీం తక్కిట్ట 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 తద్దీం తక్కిట్ట తగదీం తక్కిట్ట తద్దీం తక్కిట్ట తగదీం తక్కిట్ట తక్కిట్ట తరిగిడ తగదం తక్కిట్ట తరిగిడ తగదం తక్కిట్ట తరిగిడ తగదం
मुदाकरात मोदकं सदा विमुक्ति साधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासि लोकरक्षकं मुदाकरात मोदकं सदा विमुक्ति साधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासि लोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते वदैत्यकं नकासुभासुनाशकं नमामिदं विनायकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते वदैत्यकं नकासुभासुनाशकं नमामिदं विनायकम् नमामिदं विनायकम् भीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं नमः सुरारिनिर्झरं नतादिकापदूर्धरं नतेतरातिभीकरं नवोदिताकभास्वरं नमः सुरारिनिर्झरं नताधिकापदोद्धरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाशये परात्परं निरन्तरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाशये परात्परं निरन्तरं परात्परं निरन्तरम् समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्जरं करे तरोदरं वरं वरे भवत्रमक्षरं समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्जरं करे तरोदरं वरं वरे भवत्रमक्षरं कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं व्यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतं नमस्करोमि भास्वरं कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतं नमस्करोमि भास्वरं नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् अकिञ्चनातिभाजनं चिरन्तनोक्तिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिगर्वचर्वणम् अकिञ्चनातिभाजनं चिरन्तनोक्तिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिगर्वचर्वणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् कान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमल्पदीनमल्तराय गृङ्गणं प्रगल्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनं तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततं प्रगल्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनं तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततं विचिन्तयामि विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम्
तं ततकिट तं ततकिट तं ततकिट तकिट तति ति ततकिट ति ततकिट ति ततकिट तिन्दतिन्दि तं ततकिट तं ततकिट तं ततकिट तं गतति नं ततकिट नं ततकिट नं ततकिट तकिट तति तं ततकिट तकिट तति ति ततकिट तकिट तति तं ततकिट तकिट तति नं ततकिट तकिट तति तं ततकिट ति ततकिट तं ततकिट नं ततकिट तं गतिं गतं कनं ततत्तोणं तत्तोणं तत्तोणं
महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योन्मतो प्रजलपति प्रभलगे प्रतिस्मर गणेश्वरं करो गदा हदोषदा सुजा रव्युपैति शोचिरा
Now, I would like to introduce you to Shravani's guru, Srimati Sunanda Gandham. Sunanda Gandham found her roots in Kuchipudi at a very early age. Her passion for this art form only blossomed under the tutelage of her prestigious guru, Natya Kalaratna Sri Pashumati Venkateshwara Sharma. She also learned under the Guru of Gurus, Padma Bhushan Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam. Her journey with Kuchipudi continued even after migrating to the US, and with blessings from her guru, Sunanda started her service to the art by teaching Kuchipudi to aspiring students of all ages. Under the Nataraja School of Dance, she and her students have performed in several regional and national events in the northeastern US, and have presented several popular ballets along with her guru, including Mohini Bhasmasura, Mahishasura Mardini, Kumara Shambhavam, Kichaka Vada, and Sita Swayamvar. Her love for Kuchipudi is evident in her dedication to her students. Her lifelong desire to share her love for the dance form with future generations enables her to walk hand in hand with her students and lead them in embracing and understanding the sacred centuries-old art form for the past 20 years. I'd also like to take this time to introduce you to our guest of honor today, Sri Pashumati Venkateshwara Sharma Garu, Guru to Sunanda Garu and dearly known as Master Garu. He hails from the lineage of exponents of Kuchipudi, the birthplace of the Indian classical dance style. In Sunanda Garu's words, he is a premier torchbearer of Kuchipudi. His induction to the dance form began under Sri Vedantam Radhesham, and his extended training was conducted under Padma Bhushan Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam. His inaugural performance in the dance ballet Parvati Parinayam only began an illustrious career as he soon became a famed dancer. In various ballets, he has performed main roles and antagonist roles in numerous dance dramas, traveling extensively around the world, including Tarakasura in Parvati Parinayam, Banasura, Shiva and Parvati in Usha Parinayam, Hiranyakashyapa in Prahalada, and Krishna in Brahmakalpam. He has also choreographed many popular ballets such as Mahishasura Mardini, Kichaka Vada, and Dakshayagam. In the year 1999, he was conferred with the title of Natya Kalaratna. The next item that Shravani will be performing is Kamakshi Stuti. Please welcome Srimati Sunanda Gandham to explain to you more about the item.
Muthuswami Dikshitar is one of the famous trinity of Carnatic music and was born in Tiruvarur in Tamil Nadu. He attained proficiency in Sanskrit, Vedas, and playing Veena in his very early in his life. He wrote his first composition on Guru Guha at Tirutani in Tamil Nadu. He had a penchant for Sanskrit language, and hence most of his compositions are in that language. Some of his greatest contributions include the Navavarna Kritis, a set of 9 gem-like compositions. The signature or mudra that you can look to in Muthuswami Dikshitar's compositions is the term Guru Guha. In this kriti, Dikshitar pays obeisance to the supreme goddess Kamakshi, the consort of Ekamreswara. He praises her divine beauty and splendor as follows. O Kamakshi, your eyes are beautiful like lotus petals, Kanjadalaytakshi. You are very dear to Lakshmi, Kamala Manohari. You are the beautiful Tripura Sundari. Your gait is like the majestic walk of an elephant, Kunjara Gamane. Your pretty feet are adorned with gems, Mani Mandita. O goddess, please protect me. You are like a parrot in the heart of Lord Shiva. Your face is beautiful like a lotus. Your face is beautiful like the full moon, Raka Sasivadane. You protected Manmada, Rakshita Madane, the god of love. Your throne is diamond-studded, and your dress is golden and rich, Sri Kanchana Vasane. Your heart is full of love, and your smile is gentle. You are the supreme goddess of the universe and can be chanted with one or more letters. You are the stream of nectarine bliss, and you are effulgent. My mind immerses you by concentration. You are the bestower of prosperity. You are Sankari, the exemplary consort of Lord Ekamreswara. To the line Rakshita Madane, Ratna Sadane, the artist of Shravani depicts the episode Kama Dahanam, an episode from Kumara Sambhavam written by Kalidasa, where Lord Manmada, the god of love, is consigned to ashes by Lord Shiva, whose deep penance was disturbed by Manmada for attempting to unite Parvati and Lord Shiva, despite her objections. However, Goddess Parvati, who is the embodiment of compassion and love, pleads for Manmada's life to Lord Shiva, who calms down and resurrects Manmada back to life virtually. This item begins with 2 verses describing the beauty of Goddess Kamakshi, who is adorned with gem-studded and golden jewelry, who is the savior of her devotees and the savior of Manmada. These beautiful verses were written by none other than Sri Kanchi Paramacharya. Kamakshi Stuti in Ragamalika. The shlokas are in Kalyani Karahara Priya, and the composition is set to Kamala Manohari and is in Talam Adi, and was beautifully choreographed by Paramaguru Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamakshi Stuti.
रत्नकङ्कण लसत्केयूर हरोज्वल काञ्चीनूपुर रत्नकङ्कण लसत्केयूर हरोज्वल काश्मीर रुण कंचुकल्चन कुच कस्तूरिका चर्चिता कल्हाराञ्चित हस्तयो काञ्चीपुरी देवता काञ्चीपुरी देवता कामाराति मनःप्रिया कमलभूसेव्यां रमाराधिता कामाराति मनःप्रिया कमलभूसेव्यां रमाराधिता कल्दर्पादिप दर्पनाश विलससौन्दर्य दीपाङ्कुरा कल्दर्पादिप दर्पनाश विलससौन्दर्य दीपाङ्कुरा विनोदिनी भगवती काम्यप्रधानव्रता कामाक्षी कलयामि कल्पलतिका काञ्चीपुरी काञ्चीपुरी देवता
दन्न तज्जन्नु जन्नु तद्दिमि दिमि तद्दन्न तज्जन्नु तद्दिमि तद्दित् तकदन तोम दित् तकदन तोम तकदन तोम तकदन तोम तद्दन्न दन्न तज्जन्नु जन्नु तद्दिमि दिमि तद्दन्न तज्जन्नु तद्दिमि तद्दित् तकदन तोम दित् तकदन तोम तकदन तोम तकदन तोम तकदन तोम तद्दन्न दन्न तज्जन्नु जन्नु तद्दिमि दिमि तद्दन्न तज्जन्नु तद्दिमि तद्दित् तकदन तोम दित् तकदन तोम तकदन तोम तकदन तोम तकदन तोम
कंजरलायदाक्षी कामाक्षी 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 कमला मनोहरी कमला मनोहरी त्रिपुर सुंदरी कंजरलायदाक्षी कामाक्षी ಕಮಲ ಮನೋಹರಿ ಅಂಬ ಕಮಲ ಮನೋಹರಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ ಕಂಚಗಳಯದಾಕ್ಷಿ ಕಾಮಾಕ್ಷಿ ಕಮಲ ಮನೋಹರಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ ಕಂಚಗಳಯದಾಕ್ಷಿ ಕುಂಜರಗಮನೆ ಮಣಿಮಂಡಿತ ಮಂಜುಲ ಚರಣೆ 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 ಮಾಮವ ಶಿವ ಪಂಚರ ಸುಖಿ ಪಂಕಜ ಮುಖಿ ಗುರುಗು ರಂಜನಿ ದುರಿತ ಭಂಜನಿ ನಿರಂಜ ಪಂಚರ ಸುಖಿ ಪಂಕಜ ಮುಖಿ ಗುರುಗು ರಂಜನಿ ದುರಿತ ಭಂಜನ್ ನಿರಂಜನ್ ಕಂಜದಳಯದಾಕ್ಷಿ ಕಾಮಾಕ್ಷಿ ಕಂಜದಳಯದಾಕ್ಷಿ
ditta tacham tadigina taditta takaditta tacham taditta tacham ditta tacham ta tacham tacham tari kadana dana dana tachenu chenu chenu tadimi timi gade tatakadana tari tadana tachenu tadimi tatari tatadana tatachenu tatadimi tata dittam kadaka tarigidum ta dittam kadaka tarigidum ta dittam
ರಾಕಾಶ ಶಿವದನೆ ರಾಕಾಶ ಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಾಕಾಶ ಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಾಕಾಶ ಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತ ಮರನೆ ರತ್ನ ಸದನೆ ರಾಕಾಶ ಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತ ಮದನೆ 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 ರತ್ನ ರಾಕಾಶ ಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತ ಮದನೆ ರತ್ನ ಸದನೆ 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 ರಾಕಾಶ ಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ಶಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತಮರನೆ ರತ್ನಸದನೆ ರಾಗ ಶಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತಮರನೆ ರತ್ನಸದನೆ ರಾಗ ಶಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತಮರನೆ ರತ್ನಸದನೆ ರಾಗ ಶಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತಮದನೆ ರತ್ನಸದನೆ ರಾಗ ಶಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತಮದನೆ ರತ್ನಸದನೆ ರಾಗ ಶಶಿವದನೆ ಸೂರದನೆ ರಕ್ಷಿತಮದನೆ ರತ್ನಸದನೆ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂಚನ ವಸನೆ ಸುವಸನೆ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂಚನ ವಸನೆ ಸುವಸನೆ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂಚನ ವಸನೆ ಸುವಸನೆ ಶೃಂಗಾರ ಶ್ರಯ ಮಂದಹಸನೆ ಶೃಂಗಾರ ಶ್ರಯ ಮಂದಹಸನೆ ಏಕನೇಕಾಕ್ಷರಿ ಭುವನೇಶ್ವರಿ ಏಕಾನಂದಾಮೃತ ಝರಿ ಭಾಸ್ವರಿ ಏಕನೇಕಾಕ್ಷರಿ ಭುವನೇಶ್ವರಿ ಏಕಾನಂದಾಮೃತ ಝರಿ ಭಾಸ್ವರಿ ಏಕಾಗ್ರಮನೋಲಯ ಗರಿ ಶ್ರೀಕರ್ ಏಕಾಂಬೇಶ ಮುರುಡೇಶ್ವರಿ ಶಂಕರಿ ಏಕಾಗ್ರಮನೋಲಯ ಗರಿ ಶ್ರೀಕರ್ ಏಕಾಂಬೇಶ ಮುರುಡೇಶ್ವರಿ ಶಂಕರಿ ಸನಿ ದಮ ಗಮ ಪನಿ ದಮ ಮಗ ಸನಿ ಬಮ ನಿ ಸ ಗ ಸ ಗಮ ಪನಿ ಸ ಸನಿ ದಮ ಗಮ ಪನಿ ದಮ ಮಗ ಸನಿ ಬಮ ನಿ ಸ ಗ ಸ ಗಮ ಪನಿ ಸ ಸನಿ ಸ ಗ ಸ ಮಗ ಸನಿ ದ ಪನಿ ನಿ ಸ ಸನಿ ದಮ ಮಗ ಸನಿ ಸ ಗಮ ಪನಿ ಸ ಸನಿ ಸ ಗ ಸ ಮಗ ಸನಿ ದ ಪನಿ ನಿ ಸ ಸನಿ ದಮ ಮಗ ಸನಿ ಸ ಗಮ ಪನಿ ಜದಳಯ ಕಾಚಿ ಕಾಮಾಕ್ಷಿ ಕಮಲ ಮನೋಗರಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ ಕಮಲ ಮನೋಗರಿ ತ್ರಿಪುರ ಸುಂದರಿ ಕಂಚದಳಯ ಕಾಚಿ ಕಾಮಾಕ್ಷಿ
Now, please join me in welcoming to the stage some of Shravani's friends from the dance school, Nataraja School of Performing Arts, to speak about their relationship.
Namaskaram. Hi, my name is Amrita and I'm one of Shravani's dance classmates. So when I met Shravani in 2017, I saw a sweet and shy girl. But over the past almost 6 years, I've gotten the privilege of becoming closer and closer to her. From late night practices to week-long workshops, I've seen her dedication to this art form. And it translates into her dance as you've seen today, and it's absolutely inspiring. If we took the time to mention each and every one of her achievements, dance and outside, we'd be here for a while. But take my word for it when I say she's immensely accomplished, yet also one of the most humble and kindest people I've met. Shravani, I'm so grateful for our friendship and so lucky to have watched you blossom into the beautiful dancer and person you are today. Congratulations on embarking on this journey of your Rangapravesam, and know that I, along with all of the girls from dance, will always be in your corner and rooting for you. Thank you.
Hi, namaskaram. My name's Spurti, and I'm also one of Shravani's dance mates. I've known Shravani since she joined us, but then I left for college. And when I came back, it was like she transformed from, as Amrita said, this like shy, sweet child into this dancer that has all this like poise and grace. And she was always a beautiful dancer, but she just carries herself with so much more confidence, and you can see it in her expressiveness and her like ability, how sharp her movements are. And she's still the same girl that like we have late night practices with, all those workshops, but at the same time you can tell she's growing into a person of her own. And as she goes off onto college, I'm so excited to see everything she's going to be doing going forward, and I feel so lucky to have been able to like see a part of her journey as a Kuchipudi dancer.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nikita, and I'm also one of Shravani's dance friends. I'm incredibly grateful to be standing here today, and I'm incredibly proud of Shravani for achieving this monumental goal she's had. And since I've met Shravani, two things have not changed, which one is her incredibly long hair, and secondly, her passion for dance. And I have had the pleasure of seeing this passion flourish and translate into this beautiful event you see here today. And I'm incredibly proud of everything she has done so far and will continue to accomplish in the future. Congratulations, Shravani. Thank you so much for letting me witness this. So exciting.
Hi, my name's Sasha. I'm, as you guessed, another one of Shravani's dance friends. If I had to say one thing about Shravani, there's something about her, when you watch her, even if she's just sitting there doing nothing, your eyes are drawn to her. And everything she does is so dedicated, and she never ever complains about anything. Like everyone else said, she's one of the most humble people I know, and she will not admit when something is too hard for her, to the point where we've had to yell at her for eating only a banana before a 4-hour dance class while walking up the driveway, things like that. But she is one of my most admired people, like in terms of dance. Ever since she came in 2016, 2017, I've always watched her. And at first I was jealous, thinking, she's really good. Like, what are we gonna do about this? Then she joined our class, and I thought, oh my God, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna learn from her. She's added so much to our dance team, to our just friendship. She's developed all of us so much, and we've all supported each other. And one fun fact that everyone told me to mention, Shravani has this one top. It's purple and blue, and that's the top I saw her wear on the first day I met her, and she still wears that top to dance class to this day. And I see it as kind of a cute way to remember how far we've come and how far she's come as a dancer, because even though the person is the same, you can still see how much has changed. So yeah, Shravani, I already signed this in your book, but I was tearing up when I saw your pictures outside. I was tearing up when you walked out for Pancharatnam, as I'm famous for crying. And I've had this little picture of Yumi and Kirtana since 2018 or 2019, and it's hung on my bedroom wall for the past 4 years. I've never taken it down, and I thought about giving it to you, but I think I'm too attached to it. And it's just a reminder of how much we've all grown as dancers and how proud I am of you. So, congratulations, Shravani.
Thank you, all of you. That was incredibly sweet. As the evening progresses, I'd also like to take some time in between the items to introduce to you the members of our incredible orchestra present with us here today. We begin with lead singer K.R. Sudharani. She is from Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh, with a career spanning more than a decade and a half. She has sung in around 1,500 programs. She learned South Indian music from the famous violinists Sri Annavarapu Ramaswamy, Sri Ampolu Murali Krishna, and Sri Pemmaraju Surya Rao. With the blessings of her guru, she has excelled in singing devotional songs, film songs, and dance ballets. Sudharani Garu has been awarded many accolades and has been appreciated by connoisseurs for her melodic renditions. She has toured all over India, as well as Malaysia, Europe, and the US. She's released more than 100 albums under various labels and has dedicated her life to the propagation of Indian classical music. At the same time, I would also like to introduce to you B.V. Ganesh, who plays the mridangam. Born in a family of traditional musicians, B.V. Ganesh has had his initial training in mridangam from Guru Kumbakonam Srinivasan. He rapidly climbed the ladder of success at a very young age and has accompanied various leading dancers in both the Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi styles, including Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam, Manju Bhargavi, and Shobhana. After gaining experience for over 25 years, Ganesh received many accolades and awards and has also performed in many prestigious centers like the Kennedy Center. He's played a number of film and cassette recordings with many notable music directors. He's also been trained in the tabla under Lakshmana Rao and the late Ustad Kera Matula Khan. Please give it up for them.
Nadardani tondardani tadari dadani direnadi direnadi dani dani direnam tadare dani nadardani tondardani tadari dadani direnadi direnadi dani dani direnam tadare dani nadardani tondardani tadari dadani direnadi direnadi tana dirana dim 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 tana diridim tana dirana dim 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 tana diridim 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 dim 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 tadirano nadardani tondardani tadari dadani dirana dim dani dani diridam tadani dani nadardani tondardani tadari dadani diranadim diranadim tanadim tana tanana diranadim tanadim tana tanana nadardani tondardani tadari dadani nadardani tondardani tadari dadani dagada 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 datta tada dagada nadardani tondardani tadari dadani Rigamapa Mabamagariza Rigamagari Padanidaba Mabada Daniza Garizanidaba 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 Mabamagariza Papa Papa Padanabamari Rigamapa Mabamagariza Rigamagari Padanidaba Mabada Daniza Garizanidaba 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 Mabamagari Nadırdani Tomdani Tadari Tadani Direnadi Direnadi Tani Tani Dirinam Tadari Ta Tom Tanana Tom Tanana Tom Tanana Tanadirana 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 Dirdir tom 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 Sanidaba magari, nidaba magariza, daba magariza, sanidaba magari, nidaba magariza, daba magariza, sanidaba magari, nidaba magariza, daba magariza, nadirdani, tomdani, tadari, tadani, direnadim, direnadim, pani, dani, dirinam, tadari, tadani, nadirdani, tomdani, tadari, tadani, Diranadim, 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 diranadim.
Thank you so much for that. Please welcome once again Shravani's guru to explain the next item.
The next presentation is a traditional dance piece in praise of Lord Krishna, in a Kuchipudi form, of course, written by Sri Narayana Tirtha, an ascetic and scholar who lived between 1675 and 1745 AD, was born near Mangalagiri in current Andhra Pradesh in South India. Prior to his ascetic vow, his name was Talavajula Govinda Sastri. Sri Tirtha was very well versed in music and uniquely in Natya Shastra, and was a great scholar in Sanskrit. As he was an ardent devotee of Lord Krishna, he encapsulated his spontaneous outpourings in tarangas or waves. Sri Krishna Leela Tarangini, his magnum opus, is an unparalleled musical treatise consisting of many slokas and kritis in 12 chapters, again known as tarangas. These compositions, famous for lyrical richness and beauty of rhythm, are structurally well set for direct use as nritya or natyapadams and evoke the 9 rasas and form an integral part of Indian classical dance and music. The tarangas depict the life and childhood pranks or leelas of Sri Krishna and culminate in the auspicious wedding Rukmini Kalyanam. Shravani will present a taranga this evening, which begins with a shloka, a Sanskrit poem that follows a prescribed meter, describing Krishna's intricate details. Lord Krishna wears the sacred tilakam on his forehead, which is covered with the flowing locks of his black hair. His chest holds the kaustuba, which is a very special jewel characterized by 5 gems, and his hand holds the melodious flute, whose music entrances all who hear it. Krishna's whole body is smeared with sandal paste, neck decorated with a necklace of pearls, surrounded by the cowherd women, gopikas. Gopala is shining among them like a chudamani, a shining headdress. The composer praises little Krishna, the cowherd, who is sky blue, Neela Megha Sarira, praying to him to protect him. Lord Krishna's walk is elegant and majestic, resembling a kalaba or an elephant. His eyes resemble that of lotus pearls. The gopikas, or village maidens, are fascinated by his beauty, which is equal to that of 1,000,000 cupids, and who vanquishes enemies and frees us from the worldly bonds. O Mukunda, says the poet, you stand beautifully with lotus-like feet crossed. The whole world bows to you. You are teacher par excellence. You are the repository of noble qualities. You protect sages such as Nanda and Sunanda. O Govinda, you perpetually shower pure happiness on Narayana Tirtha. The piece ends with the dancer balancing and demonstrating various rhythms on the brass plate. The tradition of dancing on a plate, which has become a salient feature of Kuchipudi, was first introduced by Sri Vedantam Lakshminarayana Sastri Garu in the 1950s. He, of course, as you heard earlier, is a stalwart of Kuchipudi, and this feature illustrates an artist's command over the rhythm through a different medium, which requires intense training and effort. This beautiful item was choreographed by none other than Paramaguru, Dr. Vempatichana Satyam. The composition is set in Raga Malika and is also set to Talam Adi. Ladies and gentlemen, Neela Megha Sarira.
कस्तूरी तिलकम् ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम् कस्तूरी तिलकम् ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम् नासाग्रे नवमौक्तिकम् करतले वेणु करे कंकणम् सर्वांगे कृष्ण पहि नीलमेघ शरीर नीलमेघ शरीर नीलमेघ शरीर नीलमेघ शरीर नीलमेघ बल गोपाल कृष्ण पहि नीलमेघ शरीर नित्यानंद देवी 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 बाल गोपाल कृष्ण पहि नीलमेघ शरीर नित्यानंदं देवी नीलमेघ शरीर नित्यानंदं देवी नीलमेघ शरीर नित्यानंदं देवी नीलमेघ शरीर नित्यानंदं नीलमेघ बाल गोपाल कृष्ण पहि नीलमेघ शरीर नीलमेघ शरीर नित्यानंदं देहि नित्यानंदं देहि बल गोपाल कृष्ण पहि कलभ सुंदर गमन कस्तूरी शोभितानन 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 कलभ सुंदर कलभ सुंदर गमन कस्तूरी शोभितानन कलभ सुंदर गमन कस्तूरी शोभितानन कलभ सुंदर गमन मिलितवो भवभूषण मिलन कोटि मोहन मिलितवो भवभूषण मिलन कोटि मोहन दलित संसार बंधन दारुण वैरीनाशन दलित संसार बंधन दारुण वैरीनाशन बल गोपाल कृष्ण व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद विश्ववन्दित मुकुन्द 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 व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद विश्ववन्दित व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद विश्ववन्दित मुकुन्द व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद विश्ववन्दित मुकुन्द व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद विश्ववन्दित मुकुन्द व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद विश्ववन्दित व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद विश्ववन्दित मुकुन्द व्यत्यस्त पदार व्याद विश्ववन्दित मुकुन्द सत्यगण बोधनद सद्गुण वृन्द गोविन्द सत्यगण बोधनद सद्गुण वृन्द गोविन्द प्रशस्तमित वेद बलिद नन्द सोनन्द प्रशस्तमित वेद बलिद नन्द सोनन्द प्रशस्तमित वेद बलिद नन्द सोनन्द नंद सोनंद प्रत्यस्त பலித நந்த சூனத பிரஜஸ்தமித வேத பலித நந்த சூனத பிரஜஸ்தமித நந்த பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத நந்த
நந்தக்கிட்ட திக்கிட்ட தொங்கிட்ட நங்கிட்ட தாம் பிரதட்சிணதா தித்ததீம் ததீம் கணததீம் ததீம் தாம் பிரதட்சிணதை நந்தனதக தினதக 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 தாம் பிரதட்சிணதா தாம் பிரதட்சிணதை தாம் பிரதட்சிணதா நந்தாம் பிரதட்சிணதை கிடதக தாம் பிரதட்சிணதா தாம் பிரதட்சிணதை தாம் பிரதட்சிணதா நந்தாம் பிரதட்சிணதை தாம் பிரதட்சிணதா தாம் பிரதட்சிணதா தாம் பிரதட்சிணதா பிரஜஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரஜஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரஜஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரஜஸ்தமித பேத பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத 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 பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத 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 பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித பிரச்சஸ்தமித பேத கட பலித நந்த சூனத பிரச்சஸ்தமித
ನಂದ ಸೋನಗ ನಿತ್ಯದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ತೀರ್ಥ 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 ನಿರ್ಮಲಾನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಬಲ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪಗಿ
Now, I'd like to introduce to you two of Shravani's closest friends from school, Navya and Shreya.
Hi, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Shreya, and I've been Shravani's classmate and friend for the last couple years. As I've grown to know Shravani, there's a couple things I feel that everyone should know if they don't already. 1. If she ever makes a pun or a joke, immediately lower your expectations. You'll occasionally get one that's good. 2. Never make her stay up past her bedtime. When she's tired, she means it, and there isn't enough patience in the world. 3. When she gets sick and you give her cough medicine, make sure you go down to monitor her. She could go anywhere from hallucinating to sleepwalking and everything in between. 4. As smart as she is definitely hard at hearing, and you will need to repeat things several times for it to click in her head. And 5. Despite these things, what makes Shravani Shravani is dance. I've known Shravani for 7 years now, and the one thing that has remained constant, besides her bad jokes and her interest in terrible plot lines, is her passion for dance. We met talking about a book series, and 7 years later, we're still talking about the same book series. While our conversations may not have changed, the friendship certainly has, and I'm happy to call her one of my best friends. Who can I talk to 3 a.m. before a test? Who could I talk to or rant about anything? And who could I go to for a bad joke? The answer is her. Many people believe that it is the people that are most similar that work best together. I disagree. The things that Shravani is good at, graphing, art, chemistry, I am not, and vice versa. We complement each other in that way, and I could not be more grateful for it. That's why when I say 4 hours next year being away from each other will have nothing on us, I believe it. In the beginning of our friendship, I had no idea about Shravani's love for dance. But as I've gotten to understand her, there's no dancing without Shravani. Why can't you come over? Dance class. Why did you sleep late? Dance class. Why are you limping? Dance class. She not only talks about dance, but makes her opinions and bases her entire schedule around it. Because of her, I believe dancing is a way of life, and there's no person I'm happier for reaching this goal. So congratulations, Shravani, for making it as far as you have in dance, and I know it will continue to be an important aspect in your life. I can't wait to see how you incorporate it in your future dreams and goals. Thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Navya, and I've known Shrav for about 4 years now. And the first time I ever saw Shravani, my first impression was, wow, she has great hair. And I still think that. But after months of getting to know Shravani, I figured out she was great at a lot of different things. She's one of the very few people where I can be my absolute craziest version of myself. From her horrible jokes to her numerous pet peeves, everything about her is refreshing and comforting. And above being crazy smart, beautiful, and talented, she's been one of the best friends I could ever ask for. And in a blink of an eye, she's the reason for so many memories and endless conversations. So I owe Shravani a lot for making these past 4 years so much more special. Her and I have been through a lot together. We've stressed over chemistry together, and obsessed over movies. We've gossiped about Chandramukhi and made fun of each other. She got upset with me when I walked too slow in the hallways, and I yell at her for not laughing at my jokes. But beyond all of this, I have millions of memories with Shravani that put a smile on my face. But more importantly, Shravani loves Kuchipudi more than words can express. That's one of the main things me and Shrav connected over. Both of us being dancers, we could talk for endless hours about dance practices, the hardships of getting ready, and that one very difficult jati. And to see her from those daily dance conversations to today during her Rangapravesam, I could not be more proud of her. Practice 4 times a week, photo shoots, dress shopping, makeup, you name it. Shravani's been through it all, and she's worked so hard for this day. But I've never heard I don't want to do this anymore, or this is horrible for her. And for that, I really do admire her. For us, this is just a 3-hour performance, but for her, this is 12 years of hard work that she's put in. Kuchipudi is not an easy form. It's physically and mentally demanding, but Shrav has excelled through all of it while going through very, very stressful high school years. And for that, I truly do admire her. And today, she's put on the most magical and gorgeous show I've ever seen. And I know after all of this is over, she's going to obsess over the tiny mistakes she made, if any. But I want to let you know, Shravani, that you were absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for letting me talk to you today. And also a shout out to Auntie, Uncle, and Varshniaka, because I know they worked really hard for this too. Dance is an important part of Shravani's life, and she's an important part of mine, so I'm definitely going to miss her as she goes off to college, but I'll know she'll do amazing things, and I can't wait for the future to meet up again and look through the photos we take today and watch you dance. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Let us now turn to Sunanda Garu to learn more about the next item, Ananda Tandavayame.
Legendary lyricist of Telugu cinema, Dr. C. Narayana Reddy, for the Telugu movie America Amai. This song was embraced by one of the dance directors of the film, who was none other than Paramaguru Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam Garu. This item is an example of Guru Garu's mastery over Karanas per the Natya Shastra. A Tandava is a rigorous form of Nritta style of dance that is associated with Lord Shiva. According to Abhinaya Darpanam, there are 7 types of Tandavas reflecting the manifestation of the primal eternal energy comprising of Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Tirodhana, and Anugraha. Ananda Tandavam is one mode of dance that Lord Shiva performs in a state of bliss and happiness. The dance symbolizes joy and ecstasy. The image is depicted with 4 hands holding the drum, fire, the right hand in the Abhaya Hasta, and the left hand with the Danda Hasta bestowing boons. The symbol of Ananda Tandava is found in the form of the popular deity Lord Nataraja in Chidambaram. As Goddess Parvati and Goddess Ganga blissfully watch the Ananda Tandavam performed by Lord Shiva to generate the elements of primal energy, the rest of the gods in heaven are mesmerized by the magical performance, Emi Sambhava Leela, of the Lord, with resounding bells, pounding beats of the Damaruka, Vishnu on accompanying instruments, his followers, and the entire world sang and danced in joy as Shiva performs the Ananda Tandavam. This song is composed in Raga Malika, which is a set of various ragas, where it starts in Vasanta and moves to Athana. It is set to Aditalam, and as I mentioned earlier, this was choreographed by Paramaguru Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam Garu. Ladies and gentlemen, Ananda Tandavam, Ananda Tandava Made.
शिवभक्ति दुर्यजनता सांगत्य संभाषणे सलोक्यं च शिवभक्ति दुर्यजनता सांगत्य संभाषणे सलोक्यं च चराचरात्मक तनुध्याने भवानीपते सायोध्यं चराचरात्मक तनुध्याने भवानीपते सायोध्यं मम सिद्धमत्र भवति स्वाम्य
तं 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 तदिं तर्गिडतग तदिं तर्गिडतग तर्गिडतग तद्दित् तकिटचं तदिगिनत तद्दित् तकिटचं तदिगिनत तकिटचं तदिगिनत तदिं गि न तं तदिगिनत 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 तदिं गि न तं तदिगिनत 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 तदिं गि न तं तदिगिनत 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 तद्दित् तकिटचं तदिं गिनत तद्दित् तकिटचं तदिं गिनत तकिटचं तदिं गिनत तदिं गि न तं तदिं गिनत तदिं गिनत तदिं गिनत तदिं गि न तं तदिं गिनत तदिं गिनत तदिं गिनत तदिं गि न तं तदिं गिनत तदिं गिनत तदिं गिनत तद्दित् तकिटचं तदिं गिनत तद्दित् तकिटचं तदिं गिनत तकिटचं तदिं गिनत तदिं गि न तं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं तदिं गि न तं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं तदिं गि न तं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं तकदिगु कडदग तर्गिडतं
आनंद तांडव माडे आनंद तांडव माडे आनंद तांडव माडे शिवुडु आनंदलयुडु चिदंबर निलयुडु आनंदलयुडु चिदंबर निलयुडु आनंद तांडवं आडे आनंद तांडवमाडे आनंद तांडवमाडे शिवुडु आनंदलयुडु चिदंबर निलयुडु आनंदलयुडु चिदंबर निलयुडु आनंद तांडवं आडे आनंद तांडवमाडे आनंद तांडवमाडे शिवुडु आनंदलयुडु चिदंबर निलयुडु आनंदलयुडु चिदंबर निलयुडु आनंद तांडवं आडे आनंद तांडवमाडे आनंद तांडवमाडे शिवुडु आनंदलयुडु चिदंबर निलयुडु आनंदलयुडु चिदंबर निलयुडु आनंद तांडवमाडे नगराज सुत చిరునగవులు చిలుకంగ నగరాజ సుత చిరునగవులు చిలుకంగ నగరాజ సుత చిరునగవులు చిలుకంగ నగరాజ సుత చిరునగవులు చిలుకంగ నగరాజ సుత చిరునగవులు చిలుకంగ ప్రణవనాదం ప్రాణం కాగా ప్రకృతి మూలం తానం కాగా 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 భువనములే రంగభూమి కలుగాగా భువనములే రంగభూమి కలుగాగా భుజంగ భూషణుడు అనంగ భీషణుడు భుజంగ భూషణుడు అనంగ భీషణుడు పరమశివుడు గరుడధరుడు భావరాగ తాళమయుడు సదగుడు పరమశివుడు గరుడధరుడు భావరాగ తాళమయుడు సదగుడు ఆనంద తాండవం ఆడే శివుడు ఆనందలయుడు చిదంబరనిలయుడు ఆనంద తాండవం ఆడే
తగినాదరి చెను తరికిట తగ తిమి తరికిట తగ త ధన ధన త ఝను ఝను త ధిమి ధిమి త ధన త ఝను ధిమి ధన ఝను ధిమి దిత్త తదిత్త కిడ తరికిటం దిత్త తదిత్త కిడ తరికిటం దిత్త తదిత్త తరికిట దిత్త
ఏమి సంభవలీల ఏ మాతాండవహేళ 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 అణువణువులోన దివ్యానంద రసలోల అణువణువులోన దివ్యానంద రసలోల సురగరుడులో కేచరులు విద్యాధరులు సురగరుడులో కేచరులు విద్యాధరులు నిడల తట ఘటిత నిజగర గమనురే నిడల తట ఘటిత నిజగర గమనురే పిలువగా పురహరాయని పిలువగా పురహరాయని పిలువగా కొలువగా ఆనంద తాండవమాడే శివుడు ఆనందలయుడు చిదంబరనిలయుడు ఆనంద తాండవమాడే
తాగదిత తత్త కిడదం కిడద తరిగిడతం తక్క దిక్కు కిడద తరిగిడతం తాగదిత తత్త కిడదం కిడద తరిగిడతం తక్క దిక్కు కిడద తరిగిడతం తరి తన ధనత తకిట తక్క తరి తన ధనత ధనత జను జను తై జను తదిమి దిమి తరి తదన ధన జను తదిమి దిమి దిమి తకిట తక్క తది తకిట తక్క తరి తదన తజను తదిమి తతత్తి తరిగిడతం తత్తి తరిగిడతం తత్తి తరిగిడతం
ధిమి 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 ఢమరుధ్వానము దిక్కిటములు మానోయగా
తరిగిడ తరిగిడ తరిగిడతిం తరిగిడ 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 తిం తగ తరిగిడ తిం
కిణ 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 మణినూపురములు ఝణత్కారములు సలుపగా
తరిగిడ తరిగిడ తరిగిడతిం తరిగిడ తరిగిడ తరిగిడతిం తరిగిడ తిం తగ తరిగిడ తిం
విరించి తాళము వేయగా
తంగ్ తంగ్ తం తగ తరిగిడ తిం
హరిమురగము మ్రోయింపగా
తంగ్ తంగ్ తం తగ తరిగిడ తిం
ప్రమధులాడగా
తరిగిడ తిం
అప్సరలు పాడగా
తరిగిడ తిం
ఆడగా
తరిగిడ తిం
పాడగా
తరిగిడ తిం
ఆడగా
Please welcome more of Shravani's best friends in school, Rangapravesam, Shravani, and Jeannie. I don't know about everybody else, but I think that one took my breath away a little. Please welcome more of Shravani's best friends from school, Varunavi, Suhani, and Janisha.
Hello, my name is Varunavi Raguraman, and I'm honored to have been asked to speak at Shravani's Rangapravesam. We all have people in our lives that we can always depend on. They might not be related to you by blood, but nevertheless, they are people who you can't live your life without, the people you love unconditionally. Shravani is one of those people for me. I can't remember exactly when I met Shravani, probably because it feels like I've known her for most of my life. Ever since we both moved to Pennsylvania, regardless of the summer breaks when we didn't see each other or the school years when we didn't have classes together, I knew whenever we did meet up that we always defaulted to our strong friendship. I've known Shravani for 7 years, and I could list 7 million reasons for why I trust her with my life and more. However, just this once for Shravani, I'll try not to talk too much. 6th grade was a big year for both of us, having just moved here, but it's one of my favorite grades ever because I got to meet Shravani. I learned the type of person she is, the songs she likes, the types of art that she makes and performs. And also that one, Shravani, if you're watching this, remember the lunch table and the cafeteria. Anyway, I remember celebrating her 13th birthday in my Balavihar clothes with Shravani, Suhani, and I, playing Frisbee while Fireflies by Owl City was playing. And I also remember our first, I also remember our first sleepover where we watched High School Musical and probably slept at around 11 p.m. Anyway, I carried these moments with me as we, in the hustle and bustle of moving to new houses and new grades, maintained our friendship. As we grew, so did my understanding and appreciation for Shravani. This is where I really learned about the dance side of Shravani, and high school was also when I learned that Shravani didn't just dance. Dance was alive in everything that she did. Shravani was an active member in our high school marching band's color guard, which is a type of performance incorporating dance and flag work in an aesthetically and musically pleasing way. You didn't have to be in a band or know what color guard was to know that Shravani danced beautifully and was an integral member of color guard. And beyond color guard, Shravani founded the GV Multicultural Dance Club, which she ran, to encourage dancers of all styles to learn choreography from all around the world. As I helped her put posters up around the school and saw her helping club members record their dances after school, I knew that dance was Shravani, and Shravani lived through her dance. In all the parties and sleepovers she missed for dance class, through all the time she spent getting her dance diploma, it became increasingly apparent that the dance side of Shravani that I hadn't seen until a couple of years ago wasn't a side, but was a whole part of her. We all may not know Shravani through dance, whether you're the teacher who saw Shravani's dedication for education, or you're the family friend who's known Shravani all your life. You're here because you know Shravani. You know her dedication for whatever she does, her focus, her impeccable drive. You know, just as much as I do, how much Shravani pours her love into the people and activities she admires, and it's an honor for me to have had a first row seat the past 7 years. And I'm glad for the friendship we have, the memories we've made, the laughs we've shared, and most of all, the lessons she's taught me by being nothing other than true to herself. So, to the person I'm happy for, proud of, and look up to Shrav, congratulations. Congrats on reaching this humongous milestone, and I can't wait to see what next big thing you achieve. I could thank you a million times over for everything you've taught me about determination, creativity, letting loose, and it still wouldn't be enough. Thank you for everything, and I can't wait to watch the rest of your performance.
Hello everyone, I'm Janisha. Shravani used to be a friend of a friend, but in 1 year she has become my absolute favorite person and my bestest friend. And I'm honored that she asked me to speak about her, so where do I start? In our 20-minute ride to Allied Health, or in our conversation where we wait for our parents to pick us up, I got to see how stunning of a person she was. Over the year, we have bonded over frustrating assignments we had to do for classes and our love for K-dramas and books. Both of us being introverts has allowed us to understand each other a little bit more. And next thing you know, she has become my best friend, even without knowing her for very long. Moreover, she's humorous, even though half the times I don't understand her jokes. And she's kind, she's hardworking, and most of all, she's very passionate. I can see Shravani's passion, even though I'm not a dancer, and I can see her passion for Kuchipudi and the effort she puts in every day. Every time I see her watching a dance video or talking about a certain Kuchipudi song that she has performed, I understand how much this truly means to her. I'm so proud of how far she has come and all that she has to offer. I can't wait to continue being best friends with Shravani. I'm looking forward to many more beach trips and K-drama conversations. Good luck to you, Shravani, and your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Suhani, and I'm honored to be able to stand here today and celebrate the incredible talent and dedication of my friend Shravani, as well as highlight her qualities that have made an impact on my life. Shravani and I's paths crossed 7 years ago when we both moved to Pennsylvania in 6th grade, and we're trying to find our place in a new school district. This was the beginning of a friendship that has grown and flourished ever since. Through the years, she has become an invaluable presence in my life and someone who represents the essence of patience, generosity, kindness, and determination. It's easy to say someone is kind or generous, but to find someone that embodies these qualities is extra special. These words stick out to me because of the way Shravani is always the first to offer a hug when I'm crying for no reason, because of the way she often packed food for our friend that had marching band and tennis rehearsals back to back, though no one asked her to, because of the patience she has with all of my terrible puns, and the way she carries herself with such grace and humility despite being one of the coolest people alive. Both Shravani and her family have been nothing but endlessly kind and generous to me, and I'm eternally grateful for that. I'm lucky enough to call Shrav not just a friend, but also a neighbor. It's every child's dream to live right next to their best friend, and this dream has become a reality for us. Unfortunately, both of our busy schedules and a virus that trapped us in our homes prevented us from becoming pseudo-roommates, but having such a gem of a person at my fingertips during treacherous years of adolescence is something not everyone gets to have. During COVID, Shrav was sometimes the only face I saw, face-to-face, or rather mask-to-mask, after months of not speaking to anyone. But it always astonished me how easily and comfortably we were able to reconnect with each other despite being in different friend groups. This is a testament to how compassionate and amicable Shrav is. I was also exposed to Shrav's talents and determination firsthand when she joined color guard with me in high school. I'd known she did dance, but witnessing how resilient, hardworking, and graceful she is firsthand was truly inspiring to me. I understood how seriously she takes her passion when she dragged me out to practice with her on weekends, and didn't let her spirit waver through grueling rehearsals and band camp. It is such an honor to witness how these qualities of hers have helped her curate her skills in Kuchipudi, and I endlessly admire the commitment and determination that has taken her to this point. Shravani, you are one of the most inspiring and admirable people I've come across. I'm so blessed to have you in my life, and I can't wait to watch you succeed in whichever direction your life takes you. Thank you.
Now, I would like to introduce you to Kumar Babu. Kumar Babu is one of the leading young flutists in India. Hailing from Vijayawada, he has over 2 decades of experience and has performed all over India. He has also toured extensively in India, the US, and the European Union. Kumar has accompanied all leading South Indian dance performers and is a graded artist of All India Radio and India Television. Apart from being a performer, Kumar has also trained a number of students in India and abroad. Please join me in giving him a round of applause.
I'm going to present a Annamacharya Kirtana on Goddess Lakshmi Devi, well known Chudaramma Satulala, Sobhana Padaramma.
The next item is Rangapravesam Daruvu. Kuchipudi makes the best use of daruvus, which are rhythmical patterns led by the mridangam or percussion player, and the beats usually have a distinct regional identity. A daruvu is especially designed for each character in a dance drama to help him or her reveal his or her identity, and also to show the performer's skill in the art. In this Rangapravesam Daruvu, Satyabhama, one of the 8 wives of Lord Krishna, boasts her beauty, wealth, and her place of preeminence amongst Krishna's wives. Her mercurial nature, bravery, wit, haughtiness, love, and intelligence make Satyabhama one of the most enduring characters in the Kuchipudi dance repertoire. Graceful Satyabhama believes in her heart of hearts that she is the most loved amidst the 16,000 gopikas and amongst the 8 wives of Lord Krishna. She believes she is also the darling amongst the 8 wives, as she is adept in the very art of love. She brags about being the daughter of a very rich king, Satrajit. She knows she is very beautiful. She is proud and commanding, and above all, a warrior princess. She needs to be pampered by everyone. She believes that while Krishna commanded the whole universe, she commanded him. However, in this particular dance sequence, she finds herself distanced from Lord Krishna over a trivial remark of hers. Now she cannot bear the separation from her Lord. Possessive of her love, she bemoans her pain to her companion in vibrant sorrow for the delay of her Lord's arrival to her chamber. The Rangapravesam Daruvu, as I mentioned earlier, is a character introduction of Satyabhama and is part of the entire dance ballet Bhama Kalapam that was written and became popular for about 400 to 500 years when it was originally written by Sri Siddhendra Yogi. This is later on, this was taken and slightly reformatted by Paramaguru Sri Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam Garu, and it is in Ragam Bhairavi, set to Misra Chapatalam. Rangapravesam Daruvu, ladies and gentlemen. takadinatum takadinatum takadina tadit takada dargitum dit takada dargitum takada dargitum kada dargitum tadit takada dargitum dit takada dargitum takada dargitum kada dargitum tadit takada dargitum dit takada dargitum takada dargitum kada dargitum
భామనే సత్య భామనే భామనే సత్య 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 భామనే వయ్యారి ముద్దుల వయ్యారి సత్య భామనే సత్య భామనే వయ్యారి ముద్దుల వయ్యారి సత్య భామనే సత్య భామనే వయ్యారి ముద్దుల వయ్యారి సత్య భామనే సత్య భామనే
takadinatum 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 tadit takadinatum 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 takadina 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 takadit takadina 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 takadaritum taritum taritum
భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలో లలనా చలియ మగువ సఖియ భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలో లలనా చలియ మగువ సఖియ భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలో లలనా చలియ మగువ సఖియ భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన రమరో గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచినదాన రమరో గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచినదాన రమరో గోపాల దేవుని రమరో గోపాల దేవుని రమరో గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే
takadimmi takkita takatum takatum tadim ginnatum takkita takatum takatum tadim ginnatta dim takita dim takitatum tatum kirta taritum dim takita dim takitatum tatum kirta taritum ditna kirta dinna kirta dinna kirta ditna kirta dinna kirta dinna kirta takita jam tari takita jam tari tadit kita jam tari tatam tadiginatta takita jam tari takita jam tari tadit kita jam tari tatam తదిగినత తాకిట జంతరి తాకిట జంతరి తద్ది తాకిట జంతరి తతం కిట తరిగినత
ఇంటినే చామంతినే ఇంటినే చామంతినే మరుదంతినే విరిబంతినే 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 జనదనమున సతులలో నెర జననై వెలిగేటిదాన జనదనమున సతులలో నెర జననై వెలిగేటిదాన జనదనమున సతులలో నెర జాననై నిరజాననై వెలిగేటిదాన భామనే సత్యభామనే
నిమ్మిత్త చెన్నుత్త తదిగినతొం తక తదిగినతొం తక దిగు తదిగినతొం తదిగినతొం తక తదిగినతొం తక దిగు తదిగినతొం తై తదిగినతొం తక తదిగినతొం తక దిగు తదిగినతొం
నందమున నందమున గోవిందునకు నెరవిందునై 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 నందనందనుడెందుగానగ డిందమందున కృంగుచోన నందనందనుడెందుగానగ డిందమందున కృంగుచోన నందనందనుడెందుగానగ 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 డిందమందున కృంగుచోన భామనే సత్యభామనే ಕೂರಿಮೆ ಸತ್ರಜಿತ್ತು ಕೂತುರೆ ಇಲ್ದರಿಲೋನ 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 ನಾದು ಮಗನಿನಿ ಬಾಸಿದಾಣ ಜಲಗಯುಳ್ಳಟಿದಾನ ನಾದು ಮಗನಿನಿ ಬಾಸಿದಾಣ ಜಲಗಯುಳ್ಳಟಿದಾನ ನಾದು ಮಗನಿನಿ ಬಾಸಿ ನಾದು ಮಗನಿನಿ ಬಾಸಿ ನಾದು ಮಗನಿನಿ ಬಾಸಿ ನಾದು ಮಗನಿನಿ ಬಾಸಿದಾಣ ಜಾಲಗಯುಳ್ಳಟಿದಾನ ಭಾಮನೆ ಸತ್ಯಭಾಮನೆ ವೈಯಾರಿ ಮುದ್ದುಲ ವೈಯಾರಿ ಮುದ್ದುಲ ವೈಯಾರಿ ಸತ್ಯಭಾಮನೆ ಸತ್ಯಭಾಮನೆ
I'd like to now introduce you to our violinist. C.K. Vijay Raghavan hails from a family of musicians and began learning the violin when he was 7 years old. In his own words, he was very much blessed to learn this divine art from his grandfather, violin legend Kalai Mamani Sri Chittor Gopalakrishnan. His forefathers were the Asthana Vidwans of Chandragiri and Venkatagiri, Samasthanams. He belongs to the 8th generation. He has been performing from a very young age with many of the leading artists in Carnatic music and dance. Over the years, he has been the recipient of multiple awards, including the Best Violin Award from the Music Academy in 2001 and the Krishna Gana Sabha in 1997. He's also the Asthana Vidwan of Kanchi Kamakoti Pitam in Kanchipuram. Currently, he trains over 100 students in violin and singing and professionally tours across the US, Sri Lanka, Dubai, and Malaysia. Please join me in giving him a round of applause. so much for that. So many people today spoke about what Shravani means to them, and now I guess it's my turn. Be patient with me. I have not prepared any of this. When I was younger, I asked for a sibling. I begged, I pleaded, I cried. I am told. I don't remember this. But truth is, when she was born, I was really jealous. Apparently, I asked to be reborn again so that I could be the younger sister and have all the attention on me. Now though, and even then I'm sure, I wouldn't have traded her for the world. I wouldn't have traded our relationship for the world. She knows exactly what I'm thinking. I'll be in the room upstairs singing a song. I'll come downstairs, she's singing the next half of that song. She finishes my thoughts. She knows exactly what to do, when to do. I am in awe of her and our relationship together. She's my bestest friend in the whole world. When she began dancing at the age of 6, I didn't know much about this dance form. I didn't know much about dance. I don't know if I was even interested. But all I needed to know was that she loved it. It was her life, it was her world. She immediately fell in love with it, and that's all I needed to know to support her. Over the years, I've learned alongside her. I can sing some of the items along with her now. I know some of the dance moves. I would do it all over again, and watching her perform for the very first time, that first stage that she ever stood up on, I remember she told me she was very scared. She was shaking, her hands were like quivering, and I remember just kind of holding her and saying, you can do this, you've got this, you can do this. And I think somehow, from that moment onwards, she's never wavered. She becomes this completely other person on the stage, or maybe it's more that she becomes her truest self on stage. There's no fear, there's no shyness, no nervousness. It's her and the story she's telling, and that's all there is to it. Dancing is everything to her. It's a way she expresses herself. It's an outlet. It's a necessity in her life. It is, I believe, the truest language of her heart. I know I should have had something prepared today. I did, but over the months that we've been preparing for this Rangapravesam, I have tried so hard to try to sum up what dance means to her and what she means to me. And nothing just felt right. Nothing felt right, but I think watching her today, I was at tears, I nearly cried, and I know that this is the biggest moment of her life, and it is an honor to be a part of it with her. So please, I'm going to turn it over to Sananda Garu now to introduce to you the next item.
Our next presentation is a Javali with the song Ni Maatale Mayanura. A Javali is a light classical love song which is presented typically in music and dance concerts. They are simple love songs depicting the love of laymen. The term Javali is derived from the Kannada term Javali, meaning a song or poetry. In Marathi, the term means the gesture of eyes in a language of love. The lyrics of a Javali are usually very simple, evoking prema bhakti, unlike padas where it is divine love or madhura bhakti. In its structure, a Javali may have a pallavi and a charanam but may not always have an anupallavi. It is quicker in tempo with attractive music which is light, and the language is colloquial, often suggestive. Javalis are believed to have come into prominence during the 19th century. They originated in Travancore, and they were celebrated in Mysore and later became popular in Tamil Nadu. This evening's Javali was written by Sri T. Pattabhiramaya, who lived in the late 18th century. He spoke Telugu and Kannada as well as Tamil, and he is known for his Javalis amongst several of his compositions. His disciples include musicians like Lalitangi, the mother of one of the greats of Carnatic music, Srimati M.L. Vasantakumari, and Jayamal, the mother of T. Bala Saraswati. His compositions include javalis such as Marubari and Mattu Vaddura. In this javali, which a javali is a typical platform to depict the Ashtanayikas per the Natya Shastra. The Ashtanayikas reflect the 8 moods of a heroine. They are the Vasaka Sajja Nayika, one who is dressed up for union, Virohat Kantita Nayika, one who is distressed by separation, Swadhina Bhartruka Nayika, one having her husband in subjection, Kalahantarita Nayika, one separated by quarrel, Khandita Nayika, one enraged with her lover, Vipralabdha Nayika, one deceived by her lover, Proshita Bhartruka Nayika, one with a sojourning husband, and Abhisarika Nayika, one going to meet her lover. In our presentation today, Shravani will assume 3 of these states, which are Virohat Kantita Nayika, Virahot Kantita Nayika, Khandita Nayika, and Vipralabdha Nayika. As the heroine anxiously waits for her lover, she realizes that he did not visit her for several days. Each time she hears a knock on the door, she hopes and expects it to be him, but is visibly disappointed when it isn't. The 3rd knock does turn out to be her lover, and she is overjoyed to see him, but that joy is short-lived, as all the misery he put her through with this separation comes to her mind. The anger and frustration quickly build up, and she starts to accuse him of ways he deceived her with sweet promises that he couldn't fulfill. She believed him when he lovingly pecked her cheek and nose ring and told her all the bluffs. She is mad at him for being mad at her, for sending word to him repeatedly through her friends to come and meet her. Towards the end, she works herself up so much that she realizes that she doesn't want him in her presence anymore, and so grabs him and kicks him out of the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Nee Maatale Mayanura in Ragam Purvi Kalyani, set to Aditalam.
చేసేవురు ఏవేవో బోధించిన మేమర 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 చేసేవురు నీ మాటలే మయనురా స్వామి పల్కర నీ మాటలే మయనురా స్వామి పల్కర నీ మాటలే మయనురా చక్కని స్వామి వలే చక్కిలి నొక్కినను చక్కని స్వామి వలే చక్కిలి నొక్కినను చక్కని స్వామి వలే చక్కిలి నొక్కినను చక్కని స్వామి వలే చక్కిలి నొక్కిన ముక్కెరని గేచెనని తక్కువ చేసుకోకించిన మొక్కెరని గేచెనని తక్కువ చేసుకోకించిన చక్కని స్వామి వలే చక్కిలి నొక్కిరవ ముక్కెరని గేచెనని తక్కువ చేసుకోకించిన నీ మాటలే మయనురా స్వామి పల్కర నీ మాటలే మయనురా స్వామి పల్కర నీ మాటలే మయనురా మాటి మాటికి మరో మాటలాడ పిల్చోచో 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 పాటేలోని పంపెనని తోడముతో నిడిన పాటేలోని పంపెనని తోడముతో నిడిన మాటి మాటికి మరో మాటలాడ పిల్చోచో పాటేలోని పంపెనని తోడముతో నిడిన నీ మాటలే మయనురా స్వామి పల్కర నీ మాటలే మయనురా స్వామి పల్కర ఏవేవో బోధించిన మేమర చేసేవురు ఏవేవో బోధించిన మేమర చేసేవురు ఏవేవో బోధించిన మేమర చేసేవురు ఏవేవో బోధించిన మేమర చేసేవురు నీ మాటలే మయనురా స్వామి పల్కర నీ మాటలే మయనురా
The last item is indeed a tillana in ragam khamas. A tillana is a brisk and lively number performed towards the end of a concert. Usually, a kuchipudi or Bharatanatyam recital culminates with a tillana. This is an item of nritta or pure dance where the beat of the music is reflected in complex footwork and captivating poses of the dancer. It is predominantly a rhythmic composition and usually has jatis as part of the composition and a few lines of lyrics or sahityam in the charanam or the verse. The dance number is done in 1 or 2 sets of phrases, followed by lyrics typically in the praise of a lord. The composers enjoy the freedom to add the lyrics based on the presiding deity of the composer's hometown or their Ishta Devatas or beloved gods. The origin of Tilana can be traced to the taranas of Hindustani music. Composers like late Sri Papanasam Sivam, Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman, and Sri Mangalampalli Balamurli Krishna have composed exciting Tilanas for dance. Shravani will present a Tilana in Ragam Khamas, which is written by one of the famous composers and singers of Carnatic music, Sri Patnam Subramanya Iyer, who lived in the late 18th century. Sri Iyer was born in a great musical family of Tiruvayuru. He had the privilege of learning music from a direct disciple of Saint Tyagaraja, Manambu Chavadi Venkata Subba Iyer. There are about 100 Varnams, Krutis, Tilanas and Javalis to his credit. His compositions are in both Telugu and Sanskrit, and he has a galaxy of students, among whom Mysore Vasudevachar and Tiger Varadacharya are some of the famous ones. He came to be known as Patnam Subramanya Iyer due to his extended stay in Chennai. He is credited with the creation of Ragam Kadana Kutuhalam, which is the basis for one of the popular compositions which you heard just a short while ago, Raghuvamsa Sutambudi. The signature or mudra used in Sri Iyer's compositions is Venkatesha, which you will hear in today's presentation as well. Tilana in Ragam Khamas, set to Aditalam. This will immediately be followed by a Mangalam, which is a benediction that Shravani will offer in the form of a prayer to the Almighty, bestowing a sense of auspiciousness to the conclusion of this event with a composition written by one of the Divine Trinity of Carnatic music, Saint Tyagaraja. The poet encourages all to offer their salutations to Lord Rama as the sun, the moon, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Sage Sukha, and other celestial beings watch the celebrations. This is set in Ragam Surati and in Talam Adi.
Udana tom tananam tam 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 udana tom tananam tadaradim nadardirdim tanana tam 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 udani tom tananam tadaradim nadardirdim tanana tam 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 udana tom tananam tadaradim nadardirdim tanana
tang tang Dhanna dhanna tajam, channu channu tajam, dhimi dhimi tadim. Dhanna tajam, channu tajam, dhimi tadim. Takadarigida tagatang, tatang, tatang, taritajam. Dhanna dhanna tajam, channu channu tajam, dhimi dhimi tadim. Dhanna tajam, channu tajam, dhimi tadim. Takadarigida tagatang, ta, channu dim tadi, tadimi tang ta, channu dim tadi, tadimi tang takita tang.
nadirdirdi tadana tam 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 udani tom tananam tadaradim నదిర్దిర్ది తదన తాంతం బుధని తోంతననం తదరది నదిర్దిర్ది తదని తాంతం బుధని తోంతననం తదరది నదిర్దిర్ది తనన 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 తాంతం బుధని తోంతననం తదరది తాంతం బుధని తోంతననం తదరది నదిర్దిర్ది తనన 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 నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన
నిమిత కిడతక తలంగ్ తక నిమితక తదిగిన తొందత్త నిమిత కిడతక తలంగ్ తక నిమితక తదిగిన తొందత్త నిమిత నిమిత కిడతక తిత్త నిమిత నిమిత కిడతక తిత్త నిమిత నిమిత కిడతక తదిగిన తదిగిన తదిగిన
నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన తజం తరగడగరి గరే సని మదని తజం తగిడ మగ పలరి తగిడ తోంతం బుధని తోంతననం నద్ర తొందరతనిధి దీన్ తదర తద్ర తద తానిద నిధి తిల్లన తజం తరగడగరి గరే సని మదని తజం తగిడ మగ పలరి తగిడ తోంతం బుధని తోంతననం తదరది నదిర్దిర్ది తనన సామీటు జాలము సేయతగున సామీటు జాలము సేయతగున సామీటు జాలము సేయతగున సామీటు జాలము సేయతగున నా మీద కృప చూడ సమయం సామీటు జాలము సేయతగున నా మీద కృప సమయము సామీటు జాలము చేయతగున నా మీద కృప చూడ సమయ కామ్యజయుండనన్ను వేదమే చూడరా కామ్యజయుండనన్ను వేదమే చూడరా కామ్యజయుండనన్ను వేదమే చూడరా శ్రీ వెంకటేశ కామ్యజయుండనన్ను వేదమే చూడరా శ్రీ వెంకటేశ నద్రతొందరనిది దేవి కలన కద్రతలదాని దాని దిల్లన నద్రతొందరనిది దేవి కలర కద్రతలదాని దాని దిల్ల కజో తర్గడ తగది గరేసని మదని రజం తగిడ మగ మగరేస తర్గడ తొంత ఉదని తోంతననం తదరది నదర్ది తనన కాంత ఉదని తోంతననం తదరది నదర్ది తనన కాంత ఉదని తోంతననం తదరది నదర్ది తనన కాంత ఉదని తోంతననం తదరది నదర్ది తనన తదరది నదర్ది తనన తదరది నదర్ది తనన అతి మృదుతర సత్యభాషణునికి అతి మృదుతర సత్యభాషణునికి అఖిలాండ నాథునికి అతి మృదుతర సత్యభాషణునికి అఖిలాండ నాథునికి సీతాపతికి హారతి రే సీతాపతికి హారతి రే సీతాపతికి హారతి రే రాజవిభాకర రాజధరామర రాజసుప్రాజ విరాజులు చూడగ రాజవిభాకర రాజధరామర రాజసుప్రాజ విరాజులు చూడగ రాజమానమగు గాజులు గల్లన రాజమానమగు గాజులు గల్లన రాజిత జాగ రాజును తోనికి రాజిత జాగ రాజును తోని సీతాపతికి హారతి రే సీతాపతికి హారతి రే సీతాపతికి హారతి రే
That was my sister, Shravani Chalapilla, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Before we go out to dinner, I'd like to call my parents on stage now, Taraka Ramarao and Nagarajashri.
Let me take the stool off.
Thank you, everyone, for being with us. I thought I'll call out my wife because you get a chance to call her out, but she's there. How often do you get that chance? We thank everybody for being with us today and gracing the occasion and blessing Shravani. Thank you, Master Garu, for being with us this evening. Thank you, Sunanda Garu. Sorry about that. Thank you for the wonderful orchestra. Mridangam Garu, Ganesh Garu, thank you so much. Flutist, Kumar Garu. Singer, Shiva Garu. And violinist, Vijay Raghavan Garu. It's our honor that they have been able to make it all the way from India and come here and be part of this performance by Shravani and blessing her. Thank you so much for all of you to be with us today. Master Garu, if you can come on the stage. I invite Sunanda Garu also. I invite Sudha Garu to join us. Ganesh Garu. Kumar Garu, flutist. Vijay Raman Garu, violin. After those emotions started flooding, I think I'm better now. And I'm sure my daughter can do a better job than I. Right.
Thank you so much. Hello everyone, Andarki Namaskaram. Wow. Whether you've known me as a child in school or we just met yesterday, I would like to thank you all for being here tonight and supporting me throughout my dance journey. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to me. When we first moved to Melbourne, it was we lived in Boston for a year before that, and I was going through, a lot of changes with moving from India to the US. And so Kuchipudi was something that I held on to a lot, and it was something that I had relied on. So when we moved to Melbourne, Amma found Sunanda Auntie's email on the Shruti website, and after she found that, she was really adamant that I start learning from Auntie. And there was something about Auntie that struck a chord with us before we even met her. So when we finally met with her, it was no surprise that I was going to learn Kuchipudi from her for the rest of my dance career. And since then, Auntie has always been an inspiration to me. With an art form like Kuchipudi, it can be really difficult to make a personal connection with an item because of language barriers or a simple lack of knowledge of what a line of a song means, who the god is, or why we are showing certain mudras. And Auntie never fails to explain what each line means to us while we dance. She patiently explains what each mudra means and the emotion that it carries. Her passion for Kuchipudi and her devotion to her students is what inspires me every single day, and makes me want to become a teacher myself, regardless of how much. Regardless of how many hurdles there are, Auntie balances work, family, dance class, everything. And she's not just an inspiration to me, but to all of her students. And so having just gone through the college application process, I can tell you that many colleges ask the question, who's your role model? To which I can confidently answer, Sunanda Auntie. And so, Auntie, thank you so much for your dedication to this art and to your students, and for always being my role model. And today, Master Garu is also here, which is just amazing. I've been his student for about 4 months. Oh, not 4 months, sorry. 4 summers as Master Garu's student, and I even learned virtually for about 1.5 years during the COVID pandemic. And in just that much amount of time, I've learned so much from him. I always find myself nervous before summer workshops because we spend about 6 hours every day for 5 days, or sometimes even more, learning different items. And as you can imagine, it can be physically strenuous and sometimes mentally exhausting to remember and properly emote the complex choreography that we just learned. And yet, Master Garu always finds a way to lighten the mood and make everyone relax. He has taught us how dance can be fun, while ensuring that we learn not only the choreographies for the songs, but also its history, significance, and proper forms of expression. And so I would like to thank Master Garu for teaching me respect for this art and providing me the space to grow as a dancer. And now I just have a few more thank yous to say. For driving me to practices, making me mango milkshakes, and massaging my feet when I did not feel well, and always encouraging me through good and sometimes bad jokes. Thank you, Amma and Nana. To Akka, the twin that was born 7 years before me, and has always showered me with lots of love and given advice at 2 a.m. This is a true story. Thank you for not only being the best MC, but also the best Akka I could ever ask for. Thank you, Mama and Tata, and also Amama, who are watching this in India, if not right now because it's 1:30 a.m., sometime later. They've always encouraged me, and my first 2 saris were gifted by Mama and Amama, so I'm very thankful for them. I still have those. My relatives, some of who have come all the way from India, some who have come from around the country, and some who live very close to us, thank you all so much for supporting me. Thank you to the wonderful orchestra who has come all the way from India and has not only made today's event possible, but also absolutely beautiful. A big thank you to Vaidehi Auntie for your incredible help over the past few days and for the beautiful decorations all of you have seen today. She's put in a lot of effort. Thank you to Amrita and Bharti who have helped backstage, Nikita and Tulasi who have helped with lighting, and all of my friends from dance class who welcomed me with open arms 6 years ago and continue to pamper and baby me. Thank you, Madhavi Auntie, who has encouraged me from the minute we decided to do my Rangapravesam and has been a huge help to us for a very, very long time. Navya and Janisha, among my many friends, some of whom have given wonderful and encouraging speeches today and have listened to me rant for ages about my Rangapravesam. Our amazing photographers and videographers, Lahari Auntie and Chaitanya Uncle, whose photos and videos you have seen in the Evite brochure and the entrance. I look like this today because of my makeup artist Padmashi Garu, so thank you so much for your time and effort. And finally, I'm thankful for being able to dance in praise of Ganesha, Kamakshi Devi, Shiva, Krishna, and Rama to the beautiful words and compositions written by Adi Shankaracharya and Muthuswami Dikshitar, among other poets. I carried these songs with me through the hallways of my school, up and down my home, and in dance practices. Now that the end of this event is near, I want to take a minute to tell you how much these past few months have meant for me. Every dancer dreams of the time they perform solo. It's a different challenge for us. We have to be accurate and disciplined in the way we choose to note songs and perform choreographies. At the beginning of the Rangapravesam, you heard a shloka, Yato hasta stato drishti, Yato drishti stato manaha, Yato manaha stato bhavam, Yato bhava stato rasaha. Where the eyes go, the mind will follow. Where the mind goes, a feeling is born and there is expression. And where there is expression, the flavor or the emotion is experienced. I learned the shloka when I first began Kuchipudi, and there's no way I knew what it meant as a 7-year-old. It was just a shloka to perform before the fun stuff began. Over the years, I've learned about persistence, hard work, and passion for such a beautiful art form as I moved from city to city and performed stage to stage. But quite honestly, I don't think I truly fully know what it means even now, 11 years later. I know there's more I need to learn and experience in order to truly understand the shlokam, and so my dance journey will not end with my Rangapravesam. I hope to one day learn what it truly means and embody it as a dancer. To be able to have my eyes, my hands, and my mind follow the song and the dance. Thank you.
Sananda garu, do you want to say a few words?
I'm going to keep it to a very short set of words, given you all must be very hungry. Looking forward to dinner. But as much as it was a journey for Shravani, and as much as I've done this a few times, it still indeed is something new that I experience each time I do a Rangapravesam for my students. Shravani's, just like everyone else's, who have done these Rangapravesams in the past, was a unique experience for me. You've heard throughout this evening as to how unique a person Shravani is, how dedicated she is to Kuchipudi and how Kuchipudi is her life. I don't have to repeat it, you know that by now, and you've seen that in her performance. She's one of the very few who actually internalizes and enjoys the art form, which is a rare feat for many of us. We may take it scientifically, and we may understand the emotions that we have to show, the expressions we have to show. But Shravani is one of the very few who actually lives through those expressions. And she doesn't actually need an accompanist or anyone doing the talam. Once she gets started, she can go without stopping because she is just so immersed in herself. And it's truly a joy, and honestly, it's a privilege to be Shravani's teacher. And I hope it showed in her presentation today. She made it easy for me to be her teacher because all I had to give her was one cue and she would run with it. She takes the time to, or took the time and continues to take the time in understanding more about the subject, and would come back to class and show me a lot more than what I taught her. It's truly a dream for any teacher. And I'm very fortunate to have someone like Shravani in my student base. With the blessings of my Guru Garu, I am able to spread this wonderful art form to many of my students, my children. And I hope to continue this for many, many years to come. And I thank my family, my husband, and my two wonderful daughters who continuously support me to be able to do what I love very much, which is spreading the art form of Kuchipudi to the Philadelphia community. I also thank all the musicians who ably supported this Rangapravesam. You can see the expertise that they bring to the table, and again, it makes it very easy and a joy to work with each one of them. And I thank them again, and I hope that they come back for future Rangapravesams. Last but not the least, I'd like to thank Shravani and her parents for giving me the opportunity to be able to present her, and I enjoyed every minute of it. There have been certain ups and downs with Shravani's health that gave us a sort of a pause and a little bit of stress and sleepless nights, but I'm really, really glad that this day came and we were able to do this with a bang and great success. So I'm very, very happy. I'm very proud of you. Thank you all again. Hope to see you all soon. Last but not the least, I know Ram Garu will mention it towards the end, but I just want to tell you how special a stage this is for me personally. Coming to the Mahalakshmi Temple auditorium is like coming home, and it just truly falls into place, just having these presentations at a temple that is very dear to me. And I really appreciate all the support that Gauri Anna, Nagaraj Garu, and sitting at the top, but yet extending help in every which shape and form, Sri Sarma Garu and Balreddy Garu. Thank you again. With this, I'd like to present Shravani a certification indicating the completion of her Rangapravesam.
Asha Garu, if you can say a few words. Thank you.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. ఆ జావులు ఏమిటన్నాయి శ్రావణి? నీ మాటలు ఏమాయరా, నీ మాటలు ఏమాయరా. నిజంగానే మాటలు ఏమయ్యాయో తెలియదు. సహజ సిద్ధమైన భావోద్వేగాలతో తల్లిదండ్రి ఇద్దరు మాటలు మర్చిపోయినారు. ఆ ముందు కూర్చుని అట్టగే కన్నార్పకుండా చూస్తూ నేను కూడా రస భావోద్వేగాలతో మాటలు మర్చిపోయినా. మాటలు ఏమైనాయో తెలియదు. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పాలి అని అంటే మాటలు నేను వెతుక్కోవాలి. ఆ మాటల వరస కూడా క్రమం తప్పుతోంది మనసులో నుంచి. అయినా చెప్తాను. ఒకవేళ ఏదైనా ఇది చెప్పినా అమ్మాయి ప్రదర్శన కంటే కిందకే ఉంటాయి కానీ పైకి మాత్రం వెళ్ళవు. శ్రావణి మామూలుగా నేను వర్క్షాప్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు నేర్పిస్తున్నప్పుడు మామూలుగా నేర్చుకుంటుంది, వెళ్తుంది. కానీ ఇన్ని రకాల భావాలు, సౌమ్యం, సౌకుమార్యం, సుకుమారం, వాటికి సంబంధించినటువంటి నిదానంగా చూపించడం, అదే మనిషి ఒక్కసారి చెకిట్ట అని ఒక ధీమాగా చూపించటం, రకరకాల భావాల్ని ఆ మొహంలో నవరసాల్ని పలికించేటువంటి మొహం అమ్మాయిది. అవన్నీ తను ప్రస్ఫుటంగా పలికించింది. ఎందుకంటే తను చిన్నపిల్ల కాబట్టి నేను పొగడకూడదు, కానీ ఉన్నది చెప్పాలి. ఉన్నది నేను చెప్పకపోతే అది నేను మనసులోనే దాచుకుంటే అది నన్ను వెంటాడుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఈ గమ్మత్తు ఏంటంటే రసం తారాస్థాయికి వెళ్తే మనలో ఆనందం కలుగుతుంది. నిజంగా ఈ సునంద ఈ అమ్మాయి ఇద్దరు కలిసి రసాన్ని తారాస్థాయికి తీసుకెళ్ళారు. ప్రతి వాళ్ళు నిర్ణయించుకున్న ప్రతి అంశం కూడా మనసుకి హత్తుకునేది, మనల్ని కదపకుండా కూర్చోబెట్టగలిగేటువంటి. నిజంగా ఆ ఛాయిస్ చాలా కష్టం. మనం ఇది చేయాలి, ఇది చేయాలి, ఇది చేయాలని నిర్ణయించుకోవటం అనేది అది పెద్ద కసరత్తు జరుగుతుంది. అంటే అందరికీ తెలియదు కాబట్టి నేను చెప్తున్నా. వెనకాల ఈ డాన్స్ టీచర్లు అంతా అనేక అంశాలను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకుని వాళ్ళు చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఇంకా ఈ ప్రతి అంశం కూడా ఒక అద్భుతంగా వాళ్ళు మలచటం. అట్లాగే మా సునంద కొరియోగ్రఫీ ఇప్పుడు జావులు చూసి తర్వాత తెల్లాన ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఒక పెద్దగా తన కొరియోగ్రఫీలు చేయటం నేను చూడలేదు, ఇప్పుడే చూశాను. తనకి ఎన్నో రకాల భావ వ్యక్తీకరణ అనేటువంటిది ఉంటేనే వాటిని తను బయట పెట్టగలదు. తను చేసినా చేయకపోయినా ఆ పిల్లల ద్వారా బయటికి తీసుకురాగలదు. ఇప్పుడు జరిగింది శ్రావణి రంగప్రవేశంలో అది. మంచి టీచరు, మంచి శిష్యురాలు ఒక చోట చేరారు కాబట్టి మనమంతా ఇక్కడ కూర్చోగలుగుతున్నాం. లేకపోతే ఏ తలుపు తీస్తుందో ఎట్లా వెళ్ళిపోదామో అని ఆలోచించుకునేవాళ్ళం. ఆ తర్వాత మనకి ఇండియా నుంచి ఎన్నట్టగా వచ్చామనుకోండి, వాళ్ళు వేరే వేరేగా వచ్చాము. అద్భుతమైనటువంటి టీం అది. గానామృతం అంటాం చూసారా, నిజంగా మా సుధలో ఆ గొంతులో అమృతమే ఉంది, ఆ అమృతమే వర్షించింది. అంటే మా గణేష్ గారు ఆయన ఏదో మంత్రదండం లాంటిది ఏదో ముందు పెట్టుకున్నాడు. ఆయన మామూలుగా ఎప్పుడు మృదంగం వాయించడమే నాకు తెలుసు. అంటే మా గురువు గారి దాంట్లో మేమంతా ఆయన ఆర్కెస్ట్రా, నేను నాట్యం చేయడానికి వెళ్ళేవాళ్ళం. చాలా ప్రదర్శన ఆయన మేము మా మాస్టర్ గారి దాంట్లో చేసినప్పుడు ఆయన అనేక ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్లు ఆయన ప్లే చేస్తూ ఉండేవారు. టకటకటకటగా చేతులు కదిలిపోతూ ఉండేవారు మరి చాలా ఫాస్ట్గాను. ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో నేను మళ్ళీ ఇవాళే చూస్తున్నాను. అదేమిటో మరి అది దాని పేరు ఏమంటారు, దాని పేరు నాకు తెలియదు. దాని మీద యాప్ట్ అంటారు ఇంగ్లీష్లో, నాకు ఇంగ్లీష్ రాదు కానీ అది ఒక మాట తెలుసు. యాప్ట్ అంటే దానికి సరిపోతుంది అనుకుంటా. ఏ అంశానికైనా ఎక్కడ ఏ బిట్టికైనా సరే అది దాని మీదకి ఆ వేళ కొట్టింది అంటే దానికి అది కరెక్ట్గా మ్యాచ్ అయింది. అది అలా చెయ్యటానికి అపరిమితమైనటువంటి జ్ఞానం కావాలి. దానికి సంబంధించినంత వరకు మనకి మామూలుగా చూసి ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం, కానీ దాని వెనకాల ఆయన ఎంత పరిశ్రమ చేశాడో, ఎంత ఆయన ఆలోచన అంతా పెట్టాడో దాని మీద, అది చూస్తే మనకి అర్థమవుతుంది. అట్లాగే కుమారు వాళ్ళ నాన్నగారు సీతారాం గారు, ఆయన మంచి ఫ్లూటిస్ట్, మంచి ఆర్టిస్ట్. ఆయన ఆర్టిస్టులు అందరూ మంచి వాళ్ళుగా ఉండాలని లేదు, కానీ ఈయన చాలా మంచివారు. ఈ మంచితనమే ఇప్పుడు ఇతనికి విద్య కంటే కూడా ఆయన మంచితనం ఈయనలో ప్రవహించి ఆ విధంగా అతన్ని గట్టిగా సోలోగా ఫ్లూట్ వాయించినప్పుడు అది ఎంతవరకు కావాలో అంతవరకే, ఎట్లా ఉండాలో అట్లా ఆ స్థాయి అన్నీ కూడా చక్కగా మనకి అవసరమైనటువంటి రీతిలో అవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. అలాగే మా వైలన్ వారి పేరు తెలుసా, అసలు ఎంత అద్భుతం అండి. దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, అద్భుతం. అది మనం అందరం కూడా చూసి మరి అవన్నీ చూస్తున్నా మైమర్చిపోయాం కదా. ఒక మాటే మైమరిచాం అందరం. చెప్పారు ఇందాక తలుపు తీసుకుంటామని పారిపోయే వాళ్ళమని, నచ్చకపోతే మైమరిచిపోయినటువంటి ప్రదర్శన. ఇది మామూలుగా ఈ త్రివేణి సంగమం అంటారు చూసారా, ఇది చతుర్వేణి సంగమం అని చెప్తారు. ఎందుకంటే ఒకటి శ్రావణి నాట్యం, మా సునంద కొరియోగ్రఫీ, నటవాంగం, మా తన గానం, మా మృదంగం అన్నీ కలిపి ఇందులో ఏది లోపించినా కానీ అది ఒక లోపంగా ఉండేది. మొత్తం అందరూ కలిసి దీన్ని ఒక అత్యద్భుతంగా రక్తి కట్టించారు అని చెప్పి మీకు తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నాను. ఇంకా మా శ్రావణి బాగా చేసింది. తర్వాత తన కెరీర్లో కూడా ముందుకెళ్ళి అందరికీ నేను ఇదే చెప్తూ ఉంటా. ఎందుకంటే కొంచెం ఎప్పటికైనా ఆలోచనలో పెట్టుకుంటారని ఉద్దేశంతో. మామూలుగా రంగప్రవేశం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఎప్పుడున్నా మళ్ళీ టీచర్ కనిపిస్తే పక్క నుంచి పారిపోవడం ఇట్లాంటివన్నీ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. మళ్ళీ డాన్స్కి రానేమిటి అని అడుగుతారని జనరల్గా జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి. నా శ్రావణికి తనకున్న ఇంట్రెస్ట్, తనకున్న ఒక్కొక్కటి అంశం మీద తనకున్న పట్టుదల కనుక చూస్తే తను తర్వాత కూడా ఇమీడియట్గా తను దీని మీదే ఉండమని చెప్పను. తర్వాత కూడా తన కెరీరు, చదువు అంతా అయిపోయినా కూడా మళ్ళీ తిరిగి ఇందులోకి వచ్చి ఒక ఉన్నత శిఖరాలకి అటు వ్యక్తిగతంగాను అటు విద్యాపరంగాను ఇటు నాట్యపరంగాను ఉన్నత శిఖరాలకి చేరుకోవాలని చెప్పి నేను కోరుకుంటూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటున్నాను.
Thank you so much, Andy, me encouraging words. I know we are all looking forward for dinner. Before that, I just wanted to thank Gauri Shankar backstage, Gauri Shankar, Nagaraj, who are managing the sound and light. Thank you so much. We'll all proceed for dinner now. You can all proceed for dinner. Yes. Gauri Shankar garu, it's over to you now.
If you would like to do some darshana at the temple, you can do that now. We'll be arranging this room with dining tables so you guys can all eat. Dinner is courtesy of the temple cafeteria, Mukundam Garu, so thank you very much to him as well.